The value proposition framework. Imagine for a moment you are visiting a nice cocktail bar on a Saturday evening. You sit down beside a reasonably attractive looking person, and when a good opportunity to say hello arises, that person turns to you and hands you a sheet of paper. On it, it is listed 179 positive attributes of that person, along with their life goals and a description on why they will make a perfect mate and a life partner for you. Now, you're either going to fall in love immediately if that kind of crazy happens to be your thing, or you will quickly back out of the room and head to the nearest safe zone. You need to focus your approach and prioritize your message to tell them what they want to hear. You should talk about the features and benefits that are most important to your customer. A lot of marketers spending a lot of precious shoppers' attention emphasizing the feature that they find most important, new features, complex features, clever features, but ignoring what their customers care most about. Points of parity, points of difference, points of irrelevance are frameworks that focus on value proposition. It shows three things to consider when developing a value proposition. They are our prospects' desire or what your shoppers want, the features of our products and service, and competitive features. Most marketeers focus on the center in the points of parity, what I call the POPs or POPs. Everyone is out there with advertising and websites that claims to have great prices, great service, and great quality. They are all waving their hands saying the same thing. That's really a wasted effort. We should be focusing our message on the features that we have that are important to our prospects, where our competitors are weak. These are the points of difference, or PODs, PODs. We can use our point of difference to outflank our competition and move our customers to action. But remember, not all points of difference are created equal. Some will be important to certain customer segments, and that's why we need to test our point of difference. If you are in an engineering company, you may find tempting to promote features that were particularly difficult or time-consuming to build. You have poured blood, sweat, and tears into those features. But even if no competitor has those features, if they are not really important to your customers, you are wasting everybody's time talking about these points of irrelevance. Your point of irrelevance are a terrible place to be stuck. If you have completely and dramatically redesigned your customer experiences, you can gain powerful insights about how your customers respond to your product's value proposition and the company's positioning. In this section, I'm going to show you a value proposition framework based on Kevin Scaler's popular parity versus differentiation brand management concept. Most marketers are focused on the point of parity, and here's at the center trying to match their competitors' features. Now everyone is waving their hands about the product quality, service, selection, and prices. But this is red ocean, where everyone's fighting over a few fish. It is even more important to focus over here, where your features meet what your customers want and where your competitors can't touch you. Those are your points of difference. Highlighting your points of difference create differentiation. Now, if you are in an engineering-led organization, you may run into a different zone. This is where your team has poured their blood, sweat, and tears into developing amazing features that nobody cares about. A tip for you: you can use this framework as a basis for a brainstorming workshop in your organization. Think about your features and which ones are unique to you, which your prospects also want. For example, if you are an e-commerce retailer, you might realize that you're offering free shipping, fast customer service and low prices, Black Friday's deals, and free returns. This might be your points of parity list. From reviewing your qualitative data and interviewing your customer service team, you might discover some new points of difference the detailing of your product design, how your brand uniquely resonates with a target audience segment, the outfit pairing you show in your photography, or the influencer campaign you have been running. A tip for you: now you can use that list to create an experiment variation emphasizing different points of difference. By testing which features to highlight on your website, you can learn which of your points of difference are the most motivating to your customers. Insights like that can be extremely valuable to the entire organization. Just pull out 3 sheets of paper. On one, list your competitors' main features. On the other, list the features that you believe are the most important to solve your customer's need. And on the third, list your strongest features and benefit. By looking for patterns across this list, you can hopefully get a good picture of the points of difference you can emphasize and test.